computer set up, so I can't tell if I'm actually live, but... Alright.
I don't see anything yet, but it might take a second for it to...
You might have to refresh, honestly.
I did. I just said it might take a second for it to show up.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting my train moving here, so...
Yeah, and mine's trying to figure out what it wants to do, so... Shift T. What was that damn log car that I used to use? 30 log car, 70-foot log car is the one that I used to use all the time.
Okay, you're live now.
Okay, so you'll be able to tell me if my audio is a lot better now.
Okay, so can you give your mic anymore?
Can I raise it up anymore?
Yeah, can you give your mic any more volume? Okay, you're live now.
Maxed out.
Okay, so can you give your mic anymore?
It's completely maxed out. I can't give it anymore unless I speak up.
Completely maxed out. I can't give it anymore unless I speak up. Hey.
Or I suppose that I can get closer, but it's still not really getting much louder. Let me see something.
I'm not really louder. You mute your mic in OBS.
I muted it, you said?
No, I'm telling you. Mute it.
Okay. Okay, so what we're doing is my mic's going to be cutting in and out because we're doing some background work on making sure that audio works. We're fixing audio issues. So hopefully we don't have to fix them again later. Now I get to wait 30 seconds for the guy that's listening to get back to me. Let's see if my mic actually is a lot better than what it was. I hope it's better than what it was. I might even look into that. He responds. His food sounds nice. Food is always nice. This Loco should do this. I would think it would be 260 tons upgrade. I want to see some movies. Always doing that. Okay, my volume is about the same. I do need to speak up a little bit. If I want to be quite as loud as the locomotive itself is. So maybe I'll adjust this a smidge down. With the mic maxed out. That should work. Is that a lot better than it was? Maybe? Yes, no, maybe so? Okay. Do I need to adjust the game capture down a little bit more? Because I can adjust it a little bit more. I did adjust a smidge.
You can't get your mic up a little higher, you have to bring it down.
It's at 20. Do I go to 25? And I'll go right mid-range. How about that? Is that a lot? That better? That might be a little bit better. It's looking like it is. I might have to project my voice. There we go. But for normal talking, I think that's kind of closer to what it should. Or it's kind of even with the bar there. But I can definitely project my voice and make it a little bit louder. Even though it's not really that much. I'm still not even getting into the red of what my mic will pick up. Or what OBS will pick up. I wonder if I get even closer to the mic and... Oh yeah, I'm in the red now. Okay, so I need to be this close.
Okay, so what I can see over here, I just muted the YouTube stream. When you moved in a little closer to the mic, at least I'm assuming you moved in a little bit closer to the mic, the audio definitely got better, your voice. Right now, riding in the cab, your audio game is a little overpowering to your voice.
Down a little more.
If you're not going to get as good an audio level out of your microphone, then yes, down a little more with the game.
Yeah, that's what I did. I knocked it down 25-ish.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and mute my mic again and watch it and turn the stream up.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Oh, this is all sorts of fun. Good thing it's easy to just kind of get this going. I don't want to open that can. That can of pop's not warm. Or, it is warm. It's not cold. English is hard. But hopefully I can fit half these cars in one spot and half of them in the other. Do I need to be like this? Oh yeah, if I'm that maxed out that mic. And I don't want to quite max out the mic. Oh, that looks like a good distance. So I gotta be right up on this mic. I think that should work. Actually, what I should do is take this mic and tape it to my clothes. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. That doesn't have a single issue going into the red when I pick up my voice. Well. It's not as sour as I would think. But yeah. Do. Do we sound better? Do we sound worse? Are we about the same? I need to get in and do something. Woo! There's a little bit of a sour kick.
Alright, so when you moved up closer to the mic, you were definitely a little bit better. When you said that I'm assuming you were looking at the meter in OBS.
I was.
When you said that it spiked, you actually had really decent audio at this end. It wasn't like popping, overpowering. So you want to be relatively high on that meter.
Okay, so I want to be in the red almost constant.
When you're talking.
Okay.
In relationship to your mic to game audio.
Okay. Operations, load. This is Connolly Creek 2. Okay, so this one. Load Connolly Creek 2.
Your audio from your phone from my voice is coming through pretty nicely too. It's a little quieter than your voice, but not bad.
Okay, so about what you would expect.
Yeah. What we're gonna have to do sometime is get on Discord together.
Yep.
And see how that audio captures.
Okay.
But that's probably not a tonight project.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh.
You know what? If I didn't have that little caboose, I probably could have gotten another car in there.
Huh?
But I like the little caboose. I think it adds a little bit more ambiance.
You
Copy
like that
the
word, don't you?
Sometimes.
Did you start multi or are you on single?
I want to say I started single. I can go into multi. Do you want to go multi?
I'm not ready right now. I gotta finish the move I'm doing. But I will be shortly.
Okay, I'm gonna finish the move that I started. I might actually put on a shirt, because I'm not wearing a shirt right now. Perks of being in my own home.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. You don't have a face cam on.
Yeah. You mean I can go pantsless?
I could help you put a face cam into OBS if you wanted to, but...
Yeah.
Because you can do that with OBS.
I might at some point, because I do want to do stuff with Red Dead Redemption, and if I do stuff with Red Dead Redemption...
You want, like, your reactions?
Well, I want to wear my duster, and I don't just want to wear my duster because I can. I mean, it's partly that. But I also want a webcam on me while I wear my duster and my vest, and I have my hair combed. Well, not combed, brushed. I know I own a comb for my hair. I don't know where it is. It's a detangling comb.
So what you're saying is you want to look the part of the character you're playing.
Exactly.
Oh, I think I'm going to have to take over manual control of this train so that I stop at the right spot.
And let me tell you, I feel damn good when I wear that duster. I have yet to bring it down to the club, but I will when... One of these days when we have an open house, I'm bringing that duster with me. But there's going to have to be a day when I don't have to go to work afterwards because I don't want to come home, shed all my clothes off, and go again. That duster gets warm. Like,
yeah, it's not really meant to be an indoor warm thing.
If it's open, it's fine. But so I had it closed, and I went to a restaurant that I worked at. I'm no longer a part of because it closed, which is fine. Poor pity on them. That's what happens when you're really shitty at running a restaurant. But anyway,
But you digress.
No, I'm getting warmed up. I don't digress to anything. I just get warmed up and go. But so, I took the duster in there and went into the kitchen and almost died. And then I went into the cooler, and that was a lot kinder to me. And I don't even think it was open at the time that I walked in. I walked on the cook line with it and almost died. No equipment if it was on, it wasn't even that warm, like my face wasn't warm. But the rest of me got all sorts of warm. And then, oh, I might just barely fit. Nope.
Come on.
One car too many. But so, I walked into the cooler with somebody, because I think we were doing inventory. Or they were doing inventory, and I was talking to them while they did it. And I walked into the cooler, and almost died. Or, I felt a little bit better. And you went from the walk-in cooler to at the back of the walk-in cooler, there was another door that went into the walk-in freezer. I went into the walk-in freezer with the dude. Oh my god, I finally felt comfortable. And I think I opened up the duster in the walk-in freezer and I finally could breathe. And not be so hot. Walked into the cooler and almost died again. Or started to get warm. We walked out of the cooler into the actual kitchen. And holy shit, I could have died right there. Like, that cotton shirt that you've seen me in, plus the duster, is enough where you'll die if you wear those out in the middle of, Like, if I wore that out in public now, and it's, what, 70 degrees out? If I had the duster completely buttoned up, I would almost die. Not to mention putting on a vest underneath it, and then the cotton shirt, which is a 100% cotton shirt. You'll die easy from heat stroke. I remember when I worked at the beef plant for a short time there, I wore that duster. And holy shit, like at negative 32, if you have that duster buttoned all the way up, and you can have the window of your vehicle rolled down, you will still die. I unbuttoned all the way down to the shirt. Like, I kept the duster on, but I unbuttoned the duster in the shirt, and I could still almost die.
You must be a little bit more cold-blooded than me.
I don't know. I'm also a redhead, and I don't like the heat, and if I'm in too much heat, I get really cranky and pissed off and ready for a fight.
So you don't like summer, in other words?
No, if it's 90 degrees outside, I'm staying in my apartment, and my apartment is set to 65 degrees in the summertime. Summertime, the apartment's got to be 65. When I lived on my own, in my own apartment, not with a roommate, I think once, for a couple of months through the winter, I think I had my apartment turned up to 90 degrees. I don't like to be cold in the wintertime, but I like to be cold in the summertime.
You're weird.
What was your first clue? The fact that I don't like apple juice, but I love applesauce? Or that I don't like bananas, but I love banana bread? I don't like orange juice, but I like orange Fanta and orange flavored things? I don't like plain oranges, but if you throw them in a cookie salad, which is Cool Whip, vanilla pudding, and striped cookies with a can of mandarin oranges in them, I can sit and eat that all day long. I can also do orange popsicles and stuff, but I can't do oranges. Like, I can't do just a plain orange. Like, I can't open it and eat it.
When you ask what gave me the first clue, you do have to remember, I've met you.
In person. More than once. I've been in your house. I also love choke cherries. I also believe that rhubarb is a bitter frickin' plant, and when you eat it, like if you eat a rhubarb crisp or a rhubarb pie, it should not be sweet. Rhubarb is bitter. The whole damn thing should be bitter. When you eat a lemon pie, a lemon meringue, whatever, should be bitter because lemon is bitter and sour and wonderful.
It's amazing what sugar does.
I know, you don't need to have the sugar though because lemon is bitter. The whole thing should be bitter because I like sour things. I say that as I'm eating toxic waste, sour smog balls. And they're not that sour either. The first time I had toxic waste, like there's a challenge on the container that says, it's a hard candy and it said 30 seconds, a minute and a half, whatever. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I like this. This is actually a candy that's actually sour. Because Warheads are not sour anymore. I can pop 5 of those in my mouth and be fine.
I thought Warheads were cinnamon, not sour.
No, Warheads are sour. Warheads are a sour candy unless you get the gummies, and the sour warhead gummies are freaking garbage. They taste like soap.
So how much work do you have to do in your world?
Excellent question. I don't know the answer to.
I just kicked out and saved my game.
Okay, I suppose I should do the same.
Yeah, if you want me to come join you, yeah.
Yeah. I'm done with the disembodied voice joining me. Woo! You start chewing on them. Woo! I love sour candy.
Oh, yeah. You get a host.
Yeah, I did. I went into... Oh, yeah, you were watching me and my stupidity.
You gotta remember, I'm 30 seconds behind you.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching your stream.
You get a front row view to the stupidity. And I do not have a stream opened up anywhere. And I suppose I could probably fix that easily enough.
You put a password on your thing, or you locked it down, but I guess I can get in because I've already been in your thing.
Yep.
Let's see here. Where am I?
Probably Bryson. And honestly, I don't know. It's wherever we left off.
Well, except you've been doing a few things.
All I've done is brought the log cars up. And I need to buy some more.
Yeah, well, you don't have much money right now, so...
Now, I don't have much money, frickin' period.
I was talking about in-game.
I was talking in general. I owe less IRL than I do in-game. Woo!
I suppose I should turn my game audio down so it doesn't come over the phone call quite so much.
Woo!
Actually, you know, it's fun. I could actually grab my Bluetooth headset and stick it in my ear and put my game audio through my Bluetooth headset. I can do that.
I mean, technically, I could do the same with my Walmart brand headphones, but my headphones don't really have a charge in them anymore. How much is 70-foot logging gondola is $2,000. Discounted price down to $18. That would have been nice to have had earlier today, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. And it takes up the space of two. Takes up the space of two cars. Did I send those cars back towards Silva? I don't think I did.
Which cars?
These cars that are at Whittier. Do we have any more cars bound for Silva anywhere?
The cars that I just hooked onto.
Are you in Whittier?
Yeah, I'm controlling engine 10 there.
Should we take engine 10 up to Ella?
Maybe.
Let me take a look here. Is there anything... Of course it's in the middle of the stupid set of cars, and my game is not happy because I just jumped. What is...
Are you looking at Ella to see what's there?
Yes. I'm working on setting up a train here in Ella.
That's Kirkland.
It's in Ella.
Yeah, kind of.
It's outside. Oh, I see 2 cars that need to be kicked.
So right now I'm taking these cars that I just grabbed, and I'm headed towards towards Bryson with them.
Yep.
As soon as I grab the other 2 cars it was Bryson, and I think they're both Bryson, actually. Yeah, they're both Bryson. I'm going to grab the other 2 cars that are both headed to Bryson.
No. Where is Loco number 1? Loco number 1 does not need to be going there.
Are you telling local number 1 to go somewhere instead of the one you wanted it to go?
No, why would I ever? I don't fuck up, Fred. I'm perfect.
Good.
I have
Just keep
never
telling yourself
fucked
that.
up a day in my life. I have always been perfect.
Yep.
That's my story, and I'm just sticking to it, damn it. And then Loco number 5000. Is that out of the way? Is it in the way? It is not in the way.
Well, you got a lot of logs waiting at Conley right now.
Yeah, and I just put all those cars there.
It takes time for them to load up.
Yes. Is that switch valve? No. That's good. Dude, I really do like that J70. I think it looks really nice. Okay, I need the 5000 to move a really long distance-ish. You know what? It can go into the engine shed.
What? Alright, what is this? 40.
I wonder if somebody hasn't fixed that Kirkland mine yet.
Which part?
The fact that you don't have a spot to load your engines with coal.
Oh. Probably not. My guess is they don't want to. In theory, you're going to need water long before you're going to need coal.
Well, depends on if you're trying to do stupid shit with a J70 up at a coal mine.
Especially when you're pulling some big, long trains.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, I guess the arguing theory could be, oh, well, in Ella, you have, cars and the things of the sort. Or not cars, you have coal and things of the sort at Ella. And you can service, not at Ella, Whittier, damn it. Stupid brain. Sometimes my brain works, other times it's, iffy. Will the 127 stop and move? Oh, it's not connected into the brake lines. That's fine. It's fine. It stopped them on its own. 1, 2... It stopped 6 cars.
Eventually.
Actually, it did it pretty quick. Surprisingly quick for just being.
That was weird.
Passenger cars have stopped. I'm not eating a green one. Either green is green apple or it's going to be lime.
Oh, that's why I can't set the brake. I'm like, why can't I set the brake on that locomotive? I figured it out finally. It's a good thing I figured it out now and not when I was backing up into the cut of cars I wanted to grab.
Yeah, that would not be good. Have you downloaded the Y6 yet?
No. No, I haven't added anything.
Oh, you gotta add the Y6.
I haven't even added the gondola that you were just talking about.
You did add that?
No, I haven't.
Well, that stinks. I might buy a couple of them on this live stream and see what happens. I was just stupid and I put 2 of those smog balls in my mouth, so we'll see what happens.
We'll try not to hit those cars going 15 miles an hour.
I'll connect you in this cut with them.
Alright. Alright, set the brake.
That one's full. That one's relatively.
Set the brake. Alright. You don't have anything out on the main line between Whittier and Bryson right now, do you?
Not that I'm aware of. Looks like you're clear from Nantahala to Bryson. Between Bryson and Ella is 1900. But that is stopped at the Ella station.
Which direction is it going?
It's not, because it's got a switch lined against it. It can go towards Bryson if I click it. If I click that switch.
Oh, it's just waiting for the switch?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're clear from there to beyond Whittier. Because it would only be the 2 passenger trains, and they're both past Whittier.
I'm just about to go through the town of Whittier and head towards Ella. And you're going to have a couple of exchange cars, it looks like?
I have 2 up at the mine. Like, coming out of the...
Yep.
Yeah.
I suppose you might have coal cars, too.
Oh, yeah.
That are ready to go.
Last I saw, I'm actually about to have 3 more that are going to be ready to come out here. The one with the most that's almost ready is 7.4. I mean, really, it's 14.9, but you get the idea. 16.4.
You're saying you got some other supply cars that are getting pretty close to being empty?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a number of them that are getting close. Not enough we can't pull stuff out, but enough the J70 is definitely going to stay up here as a permanent engine up here.
Oh, crap.
And really, I kind of wish that I had the Shay in this game. Do I have the Shay?
I just about came off the track. I'm sorry.
You know, how many times have I done it to you?
I'm going around. Yeah, we're playing in company mode, so.
Yeah, I care a little bit more in company mode. That's kind of the reason, like, why we get into a game on yours, and I'm like, fuck it. You can just buy and replace locos. Like, you don't need to care.
I was coming around the curve at the end of, at the west end of Whittier, and I could just hear everything squealing, and I looked down and I go, I'm going like 46 miles an hour.
Do you have a chat window up?
YouTube?
Yeah. For the stream.
Yeah, I've got the chat. We have 2 people watching. One of them would be me.
Okay, I've not started watching yet. Now I have. We've had 4 views all day. Gee, I don't work in the restaurant industry at all. I don't use that terminology at all.
Oh.
Dude, that's pretty much honestly the only slang I use is restaurant slang. And I don't know if that's good or bad. Volume's killed on mine so that I can see things. Okay, I think you're also the only one that's been commenting too. You're the only comments I see, I should say.
That's all I see right now.
All right.
Back when you were working on audio.
Yep. That little J70 tries really hard. I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thing chugs. Like, you gotta give credit to a little wannabe workhorse. I mean, what? The tractive effort on it alone is like 89? Hey, I was right! 8,900 pounds. So its tractive effort is only like 4 tons. You gotta give credit to it. Because, like, it is an absolute wannabe workhorse. Oh, I suppose I should hook up all these airlines, especially if I'm gonna cut a lot of these cars out later. I'll put brakes on the front one.
Oh, I just went around your Berkshire.
Okay, I'm bringing... Are you coming up to Ella, or up to the,
Right now I'm headed to Bryson.
Okay, that gives me time to get some stuff settled up for, outbound then.
I've got a couple of cars on this this train that go to Bryson.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard The Bible Train by Johnny Cash?
Maybe.
So I'm not a very religious person by any means. I feel like that's more neutral ground, so clarifying that is a lot more neutral versus anything else. So the Bible Train, it talks about sin and people getting off and how it's bound for glory. It's a good song. I like it. I mean, for being the religion that I claim, or part of the religion that I claim, which I'm pretty sure you know the religion I claim.
I forgot the engines were sitting over here.
Well, screw it. If I'm gonna offend, I'm gonna offend.
Yeah.
So for claiming atheism like I do, I also kind of like Old Rugged Cross. Old Rugged Cross isn't a terrible song.
Not terrible, huh?
No. I also like, 3 Wooden Crosses.
Oops.
I
can hit the keys here.
I think 3 Wooden Crosses is an Alan Jackson song. I know he sings it. I don't know if it's his or if it's somebody else's that he just did.
Yeah, but there are a lot of those kind of songs that country artists do that they're just recording an old hymn or an old song.
Well, and if
Just
you...
a rendition.
And it's not just hymns.
Yeah.
You have...
But country artists do more of the religious stuff.
Yes. Well, I guess I don't know on that aspect. I don't really listen to a bunch of religious songs.
Yeah, but you don't hear that kind of stuff on pop radio or on hip hop radio, or you hear it in country music.
Yeah.
That's country or bluegrass is very mixed with gospel.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much bluegrass you listen to, but
is bluegrass, the banjo crap?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
And
no.
all string bass.
Okay. If you want to watch me, commit Sudoku...
You should probably pick up that other coal car there, too.
I was thinking about it.
Might be better to do that one first, actually.
Too late.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not knuckled in yet, but I'm almost knuckled in.
I am, exactly, but...
The biggest song genres that I do not like are, polka. Polka will drive me up a wall. I can't listen to Hank Sr. I just
But no
can't.
Weird Al? You don't listen to Weird Al?
I could listen to some Weird Al Yankovic.
Weird Yorkovich, huh?
Isn't it Yankovic?
Yankovic.
Yankovic.
How do I know that? Because it's been out there a lot, and I'm a big Weird Al fan myself.
But so, I can't listen to Hank Sr., I can't listen to polka, and I can't listen to jazz. Jazz, I don't know why, but it drives me up a wall.
Yeah, see, I like jazz. I like jazz. I like classical.
I can sit here...
I'm less likely to listen to the really heavy metal stuff. I'm not saying I don't, I'm just saying I'm less likely to.
See, I can't listen to the super heavy, like, screamo crap.
And, I listen to classical because I'm a violinist.
I can get down with some, Whitesnake, some Journey.
Yeah, I wouldn't call those heavy metal. I would call those big hair bands.
I would call... Well, yeah, they're big hair bands, but... I would call them like a soft rock, kind of. I can also get behind the hip-hop kind of stuff, like Panic at the Disco, oh, what's that one guy? Something Moon, I think. Hang on, I'll figure it out. I gotta listen to the song in my head for a minute.
Yeah, don't put it on the stream.
No, I won't. I'm not in the mood to get in that kind of trouble. Dude saying shut up and dance with me. Hang on. Something moon.
No, I'd still love to dance with you.
No, I don't want to dance with you either. It's not Walk the Moon.
Hey, at least we're on the same page on that one.
That's like that kid that I talked to you about. He was gonna chase me around in that frickin'... Okay, it's by Walk the Moon. But there's another dude that my ex really liked him, and I'm inclined to agree with her. Shit! At least on her music taste. And I can't remember the dude. Fuck. I can get down, or I can back, Avril Lavigne, or whatever her name is. The Black Eyed Peas I like. And then pretty much anything and everything country except for Hank Sr. Like, I can listen to, Roy Acuff, Boxcar Willie, Red Solvine,
Interesting.
C.W. McCall.
You don't have very many. There are no cars ready to go at Robinson Gap.
Oh, that is strange. Maybe I picked them all up.
Well, I picked two up earlier in the last stream. They're in Bryson now. I just thought maybe there'd be another one ready to go. So I decided to come take a look.
Would you like me to bring the cars for from the coal mine down, or do you want me to hold off? Because depending on how it goes, we could end up with like maybe 10 more cars before you come back from Bryson.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to take me that long to come back from Bryson.
But I thought you were talking about my eclectic music. Not my eclectic music taste, but my eclectic music taste. Shit, what's the dude's name? She went through a whole bunch of frickin' songs, too. It's not one dude, it's a band. No. I'm racking my head. My head is a lot of disorganized frickin' BS chaos. All the files are thrown on the floor and I'm just rifling. No, the name's not Billy. I know it's not Billy something. I might just call her. I can ruin her day.
Yeah, don't be ruining people's day.
Why not? Some people it's fun. She ruined a year for me. I can ruin a couple of days here and there.
Hey, you ruined it yourself.
I may have ruined... I might have played a part in ruining a year for her, too. It was mutual destruction between the two of us. Gotta laugh about bad relationships. Fuck.
Well, here. Suppose I can go pick this car up.
Let's see if... Is the volume down all the way? Okay, it is. Good. Good.
What are you seeing?
I'm just looking to see what pops up in the recommended. Panic at the Disco popped up. I do like Bullets by Hollywood Undead. I think I played that for you once.
Probably.
Or a couple of times. It talks about a guy who's pretty much at the end of his rope. Or would rather wants to be at the end of the rope. And at the end of the line. And he talks about, he never wore a suit, but he had to go get a suit, because when you go to meet God, you want to look nice. Yeah. Very nice song that needs a, what is it? Not disclaimer, well, it's got a disclaimer on it, but you need to click, yeah, I'm okay with this to go through. It's a really cheery song about something that really should not be a cheery song. Anyway, what are you doing in Bryson over here?
Oh, I'm shotting some stuff around.
I need to get closer to the mic again. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Must have come jumping in on me.
Yeah, the mine's pretty much done. So unless I really wanted, oh, we're gonna have a number of cars going. That's good.
Yeah, I've got one right here that won't give you any money. It'll take some money, but
you know, it's only like $150. I have another car that was supposed to come up here. And it should be down in Whittier.
There are 2 cars in Whittier. Look for engine number 2. It should be moving right now. Yeah, it's moving.
Yes.
It's actually doing some switching. I left an engine in Whittier.
Yeah.
I had engine. Let's see, I got engine 5, and I think I left engine 10 in Whittier.
Yes.
Because I didn't figure I had enough that I needed that much motive power.
Okay, so you grabbed those 2 cars then?
Oh, yeah, the 2 to Bryson, yeah, they were with me.
The Freight House and...
At Appalachian Hardwood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, engine 2 is switching them right now. Or switching one of them anyway.
I'm looking to see, those are all empty, which is fine. Are these all empty cars too? They are. I'm looking to see if anything's been filled, even attempted to be filled up at the sawmill. Oh! I'm gonna have a car. When you come back through Whittier, on the back side of that coal plant.
You got a car to pick up?
Depending on how quick you come back, right now there's 55.5 tons. I think it was 55.5 tons in the first one. Yeah, it would have been 55.5. It's down to 54.8 tons in the in the lead car. So you may have 2 to pick up, depending on how quick you make it back down this way.
I mean, you have engine 10 there. You could go use engine 10 to latch onto them.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to move them till you actually got here, huh?
Let's see here. Which one is R1? I don't even remember. Let's deal with that in a minute.
Left. Go in, go to the left.
Yep, I see it. It's nice having cars already there.
Because 2 is the middle, or the front, and then...
I'm looking at Appalachian Hardwood. I don't know what you're looking at.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm doing it from memory. R2 is the front one, and R3 is where you take the coal, which is in the back of the middle track. Because it's a pain in the neck.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how I remember shit. Was it a pain in the ass? Yes? Okay. Was it not a pain in the ass? Okay, it must not have been important because I don't remember it.
Well, that's kind of sucks. I hopped out of my engine and I ended up in the pit. The pit of despair.
Oh. You know, I have a pepperoni pizza sitting on the counter, assuming that my cat didn't do anything or my brother didn't put it in the fridge.
That's kind of funny.
Huh. Where's this magical pit?
I've been in the turntable around.
Oh, you got stuck in the pit.
I didn't get stuck. I fell out. I got out of the engine and fell into the pit when I got out of it.
I just spawned into the pit on the other side. I spawned in the pit.
Yeah.
Hot box?
Where?
No, I was asking if that's why that car is in the thing.
No, it's just there because I wanted it to be on the backside of my engine.
Oh, I got you.
So I pushed it all the way through the turntable, then spun the engine around.
Maroon 5.
That's kind of funny. I could hear the chuffing from my locomotive through the audio through our phone.
Maroon 5 is that other band I like.
Oh, I hate it when I do that.
See, I had to quit thinking about it for like 5 minutes and be distracted, and then it popped in my fucking head. ADHD is wonderful.
Did I get close enough?
That explains though why I was thinking moon. Moon and maroon are close.
There we go.
Huey Lewis in the news is really good too.
I figured I'd put some water in this engine before I start heading back the other way.
You could probably fill it with a little bit of coal too. I mean, you wouldn't have to, but you could. I mean, that coal tower is full.
Yeah, I know. I did just put a coal hopper behind it too.
Yeah. No time like the present.
Yeah.
I mean, just saying. But you do you.
But I can't fill the coal and the water at the same time because, you know, they didn't put them close enough together.
Yeah, and the tender's not quite big enough.
Nope, not quite.
I made money. Where did I make money? Appalachian Hardwood. Sweet.
Car went to Appalachian.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna go somewhere. I think I was gonna work on the passenger trains. You know what I actually have time to do right now? And it's nice.
Check the turnouts at Bryson, because they may still be set to go into the yard.
And I'll run at Waypoint. Passengers. Sweet. Okay, there's no more passengers there. I want to check this. It's gonna need a new. It's gonna be. It's gonna need to be watered when it gets back to Bryson.
There's a water tower just outside Nantahala.
It's not that bad. It's like 14,000 gallons.
Oh, yeah. That's not that bad.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad by a long shot. It's nowhere near bad enough where it's like, am I gonna make that trip or not? No, I'm gonna make it to Bryson. I'm gonna make it to Ella easy. Which is actually where I have this set to go. Passengers. Huh.
Tennessee Ernest Ford. So this locomotive that I have,
Yes.
that I'm using right now, it has 16 tons of coal.
Okay.
All I can think of is Tennessee Ernie Ford.
I don't know.
Let's see if I can do this. It's 16 tons, and what do you get?
Oh! I got you.
Call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. And there's plenty more of that song than that, but that's what I can remember off the top of my head. But I saw that.
I was born
popped in my head. I'm like,
I was born one morning. Pouring rain. Fuck. I know that whole song too. I don't know it quite as well as Kenny Rogers' The Gambler, which I can sing. I can sing. In air quotes.
what was that? You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away.
Nope.
Know when to run.
On a train bound for nowhere. Sitting with the gambler.
Money, while you're sitting at the table.
Yeah, that's...
Once the dealing's done.
Yup. If you're gonna play the Game Boy, you gotta learn to play it right. 'Cause you gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. 'Cause you never count your cards at the table.
Count your money.
You never count your money at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. I've only heard that song a couple of times. What else is there? There's a lot of good songs. This is 1900. Okay, 1900 is going to be going in reverse. Just stopped at the station. There's a lot of really good old country music. I mean,
oh yeah.
One I know that I could get away with singing because it's freaking ancient. Because it's Roy Acuff. Is
ancient country music. It's not that ancient. It only goes back to my childhood.
I listen to stuff that your parents would have listened to. Borderline your grandparents. Because I like Boxcar Willie.
Stuff that's older than me.
And I mean, you've got 20 years on me. Not quite. No, you've got closer to 25-ish years? I think.
I think it's only about 20, I think.
I'm gonna be 30 in December.
Yeah, 21, basically.
I was, meh, kind of close. I could get away with Wabash Cannonball.
You gotta remember, your mom was friends with my sister-in-law.
Yes, I'm aware.
Let's
But
see here.
then you're assuming I know how old my parents are.
Am I clear to go to Ella?
Should be. Yeah, that train's running in reverse. It's heading towards Whittier.
Okay. That was that question.
Okay.
Suppose I should check some turnouts to make sure that the turnouts are good. Where am I at? There I am.
But I could get away with Wabash Cannonball.
Here's the engine rumble, the rumble and the roar. It's right along the rails, on the hills and by the shore. As you ride up, the Wabash Cannonball. Yeah, I don't know all the words, but I know the tune.
The Silverton's a good one too. That's a C.W. McCall, and that's ancient. We could get away with Convoy. I bet you we could get away with Convoy because copyright I think is like 50 years, public domain.
Not 100%
Well,
sure about that.
unless you're Disney,
I think public domain is 70 years.
I think it's 50. Unless you're Disney, and then you throw a whole bunch of money at the problem, and then you have a vault that you keep everything tucked behind so nobody knows what the hell's going on. Because you just pay to keep everything private.
I believe it's 70 unless you're Disney, and then you throw lots of money at it. Like Mickey Mouse.
Oh, you mean Steamboat Willie? Mickey Mouse was originally Steamboat Willie. And when you look at Popeye, Brutus, I think is the dude's name that was Popeye's enemy. He originally was in Steamboat Willie. He had a totally different name. No, it wasn't the dude in Popeye. It was, another character in Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the big guy that always bullies Mickey. He had another name, and he was originally in Steamboat Willie, too. But Disney got its hands on a whole bunch of stuff that it didn't even make, and has locked it all away. It's kind of ridiculous. But
well, one of Disney's early marketing plans, ploys, whatever you want to say, was to re-release their movies every 10 years. So things like the old stuff like Sleeping Beauty and some of those other ones. I can't even think of the names right now. The idea was that they would release them every 10 years because every 10 years you would have a new generation of kids to go see them.
yeah.
And of course, this was before everything was on TV and in video form and all that, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just tried that with Snow White, and how many other things are they... I think they're supposed to do a Tangled and something else as...
No, that's not what I mean, Chris. I mean, they took the original animated films...
Yeah.
From like the 1930s and re-released them every 10 years. The same film just re-released.
Yeah. Out of the Disney vault. I remember when DVDs... I mean, DVDs are still a thing.
Film and remaking it into a live action film because, you know...
Money. But
my personal favorite is taking Lion King and turning it into a live action film. Like there are actual lions that will sing and dance.
no, have you seen that movie Cats? Is it Cats?
Cats is a Broadway musical.
I'm glad you knew what I was talking about.
It was also done on film, but...
Dude, I could not sit through that. I can't do musicals. As movies, I can't do musicals.
That's too bad, because there are a lot of good musicals out there.
Okay, well, I should clarify. Depending on the musical, I can tolerate. Like you have...
Some of it may depend on the theater that you see it in. So if you see a musical on a live-action stage versus seeing a musical in a movie theater,
well,
if you see a musical in a movie theater or on a small screen like a TV,
yep.
but it's still done as if it were a stage production just with video cameras, it's not going to be the same. If you do a musical, like, have you seen The Greatest Showman?
I have not, but I've seen Sound of Music.
Showman is a good film. It's not very factual, but it's a good film. It's based on a real story, but when I say based on a real story, it's very loosely based on a real story.
Oh, like Unstoppable and the Crazy Eights.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. But like I can get behind the Sound of Music. For example, I can tolerate the Sound of Music. When I was younger, I could tolerate Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I've watched is it Pete the Magic Dragon?
I think it's Puff the Magic Dragon. I think. The Sound of Music, when it was done with Julie Andrews, years and years and years and years ago, was much more of a movie than it was a musical. And what I mean by that is it was not a theatrically staged musical. It was a movie staged movie musical. Kind of like some of the Disney stuff, like High School Musical. The High School Musical wasn't even meant to be a on-stage production. It was meant to be a movie.
See, I can't watch that. That drives me nuts.
And then it just absolutely took off, and so they created more and more of them, and then they created a Broadway play version, and
Pete's Dragon.
I could handle High School Musical, when it was originally, nope, I don't want to do that yet. When it was originally,
when it was an actual musical, you could handle it, but as a movie,
I could handle it when it first came out as a movie. Because it was a Disney Channel movie long before it was anything else.
Yeah, I remember that. And then everybody in school was losing their shit.
It wasn't exactly my cup of tea in a lot of ways because, I was an adult. You weren't when it came out.
Yeah. I should go back to Ella.
I'm coming into Ella right now. I was going to say, where are those cars at?
Up at the mine. I hadn't done anything with them, and I got 2 new cars up here at the mine. 5,000. I should have renumbered some locomotives.
You can always renumber them.
Yeah, and I've got time now because we're moving cars around.
I am sitting on the siding currently at Ella.
Okay, I'll bring these on down.
And I am going to uncouple
I'm gonna have to take some brakes off.
Apparently I'm going to do that, so.
I'm gonna have to take a number of brakes off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see up here with 127 if there's any cars that can come on down. Because we're not doing real world BS crap that the railroad does.
Precision schedule.
Yeah!
We don't have yards big enough for that. Or engines big enough for that.
I mean, we kind of do. We can mod in a Jeep 28, Jeep 38, whatever it is.
I think it's a 38.
We can get SD... I think there's mods for SD40s. I think.
I mean, money is no object. We can get all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. But money is an object. And is a finite resource. Kind of. Sort of. You said that you were on that actual siding. Oh, you're coming up that. Are you gonna stop there?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop at the end of this track that I'm on.
Okay, you were kind of thinking the same thing I was.
That way you can pull down the track beside me and then I can hook onto the tail of it. Oh, yeah, there you are. I see you.
Oh, what I was gonna... Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Because you can pull that whole cut of cars down and then I can hook on the tail and you can run around it empty on one side while I push it back, load it the other way.
Oh, there's empties down here for me?
No, there's no empties.
Oh, I can
I'm
go
saying
light
you
engine.
can go back engine light up the hill.
Yeah. I got what you're saying now. It took me a second. But the movie I was talking about was Pete's Dragon. Which is based on Puff the Magic Dragon. But it was... The movie's name is Pete's Dragon. That anymore I kind of can't as a musical, and I don't know if it's because it's like a childish movie and I just can't. But I just...
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go check my pizza. I have a feeling that I had a naughty cat get into my food.
Not every movie is for every person. I mean, how many dumb comedies do you like that I don't?
I like Dumb and Dumber.
Hey, I lived up to its name.
I'll be right back though.
Okay.
She's a very good girl. She didn't even try.
Oh,
I'm surprised.
I had a cat one time that was always trying to get into the pizza boxes when we would get pizza.
Yep.
I And so one time when we had pizza, after we finished the box, I closed it all up and put it down on the floor for her. Oh, she pushed that thing all over the place.
What did you do?
Put the box down on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Like you do.
Oh, you came to a stop. I better slow down. Come on, brake.
Yeah, you pushed me a little bit and all those brakes were on. What did you hit it at?
8, 9 miles an hour, maybe.
Just a little over recommended.
I had my brake on fully.
Just a little over the recommended. Recommended's 5.
Brake. Nothing came off the track, so.
How much damage?
Nothing came off the track. The car I hit says 99%. The engine says 92%, so I would say pretty good.
Yeah? I forget how big 5 is. You're unhooked. Once your airline gets charged up, you can move.
Yeah, I figured you would go forward.
Oh.
It would be a lot easier for you to go forward and go down the other track than it would be for me to go forward and then back up with this cut of cars.
Okay. But yeah, that other band I like was Maroon 5.
Let's see, I can get this full throttle right now, and I'm more crawling all along at 5.
Yeah, and if I remember right, this is a downgrade.
Yeah.
Do you have a second loco down there?
There's a second loco in Whittier. I guess some of that's going to depend on how many cars I have here when I get down and connect to the other cars and see how much tonnage I've got. I'm not even sure what this is capable of taking either.
I'm not either. You may need to steal 5,000. I mean, I did talk to you about getting another 71.
Yeah. I think first we see if this train can make it by itself. We'll see how much.
Well, if it can't, then I'm going to end up tandeming the 71s together.
And this train shouldn't be that long. I mean, it's 1,500 tons right now.
Yeah.
17 cars. That's actually not that bad. I think I've only got about 5 or 6 cars I'm backing in on, so.
I wonder if I shouldn't have the Whittier interchange turned on.
Right now, I wouldn't worry about it.
No, but I mean, if we're gonna... We talked about the sawmill in the last live stream. About playing constantly together. Because of how many cars there's gonna be.
Well, and you've got the tier on the...
Sawmill pretty high.
Well, and on Robinson Gap, too.
Yeah.
Alright, go back to the front.
But if we're gonna play at interchange, and we're gonna live stream the interchange stuff, I mean, I feel like we're gonna live stream a lot. But if we're primarily gonna do the interchange stuff, I feel like having the Whittier interchange on is gonna be nice. Because I can go to Silva and set everything up at Silva and bring it to Whittier. And you can have parts set up for the sawmill and the stuff that'll spawn for Kirkland.
I've got 25 cars just under 2,000 tons. I think this one engine should be fine.
I would tandem with the other one just in case.
The only thing that's going to be determining on factor on that is what the grade is.
I would hook up to the other one, not MU it, but hook up to it.
See, I'm one of those that just wants to chance it and see if I can make it. Kind of like you.
You can chance it and have another Loco.
Well, I don't want to go prepared. Why would I want to go prepared?
Oh, if we're gonna fuck it up, we're gonna fuck it up glorified?
Let's see, what is this engine? C40? That's got 40,000 pound tractive effort.
Have you ever heard, Kenny Rogers, Blaze of Glory?
I used the Decapod a lot. It had 4,600 pounds, so not much more.
Have you ever heard Kenny Rogers, Blaze of Glory? I think that's what it is. Well, let's go out in a blaze of glory. That's not quite how that goes.
I don't know if I've heard it. I don't know if I have.
Let me go into Google here.
I'm slowly picking up speed, 16 miles an hour.
Oh.
17.
Blaze of Glory, lyrics. I just want a list of the lyrics. Can you do that for me?
Nope.
Okay, I found it. Let's go out in a blaze of glory. All good things must end, like two heroes in a story. Let's go out like we came in. Let's go out in a blaze of glory.
That's so weird. I'm sitting in the cab of the Madsen, and it, you gotta like turn your head all the way towards the boiler to see the throttle handle.
Oh.
You can't just see it sitting in the cab. All you can see are the brake controls. You can't even see the reverser.
Well, these are also American engines, and we're not looking at the British rail like I like. And when you look at the British steam engines, their locomotives are much more compact, and you can look at everything easier. When you look at American, everything is so freaking just everywhere. Those cabins are, or the cabs are just full. It's nuts.
That's, 4 miles. 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 4 mi
Have I mentioned I like British locomotives?
No, never.
What about the Swedish? What about cog railroads? Have I talked about those? I like those too. What don't I like? T1s.
You might be right. You might be right on the idea that I might need a pusher for this.
No, I'm right.
Might be. Might be.
Get out the calendar. I might be right.
Because I don't have much grade here, and I'm struggling.
Have I convinced you I need a 71? As I'm just sitting at the mine not doing anything.
Yeah, how are your logs doing? Have you got another set of logs to take to the log mill, to the sawmill?
I don't think they would be full by now. Maybe they are.
I don't know. Have you checked?
No, I've been eating food.
Attendance? It's
God dang it.
there.
So the cars weren't where they were supposed to be.
What cars? For what?
For Connolly Creek 1.
Did you forget to set the brakes on them? Did they roll?
No, somebody told the loco to stop when it started going away and set the waypoint. But didn't set the max speed. Cars coming out of Connolly Creek 2 are ready to go.
Oh, what do we got for... No, we don't have a lot of water or coal in this engine.
So I'm thinking at the end of day.
You didn't have a... Oh, you do have a thing. Excellent. You have a coal car, the loader at East Whittier.
Mm-hmm.
So one nice thing about the Bryson Tower is it's tall and holds lots of coal.
150 tons instead of 2 tons.
Oh.
What?
I said I'm coming through here right now.
There's a weird reverb going on.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. It's done now, but your phone was making a weird reverb.
Excuse me.
Oh, my computer just shut down.
What?
Yep. My computer just shut down. It's not plugged in.
laptop, or is that what you're playing on?
Yeah, it was the laptop.
You're not playing on the laptop.
No, I am not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm playing on something that's got a little bit more power. A little bit more oomph.
Oh. I should probably slow this down a little bit.
Maybe. I'd like to know what's causing the reverb on my phone.
Should maybe look at which track I'm looking at.
Hey, you should turn up the volume on the stream and listen to that reverb that's coming through on your phone, because I don't know what's causing it. Holy shit, that's a lot of cars. Not really.
That's weird. There's a passenger train stopped in front of me.
Oh.
Which is okay, because I wanted to stop here anyway. But
You should have cars to pick up here.
there's two cars, but only one of them's empty. I don't see anything else is ready to go.
Did you kick on your volume for the live stream?
Yeah, I did for a second.
You should really listen to that volume. It's freaking... It's got some problems.
Choppy.
It sounds like you're a robot.
I'm not?
I know, but it sounds like you're a robot gargling salt water. And the batteries are half dead. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I heard it. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's my phone saying it's time to go away.
What was that?
Maybe it's my phone telling me it's time to go away.
Maybe. Who messaged me? One of the cooks messaged me.
My cat is telling me I should go away.
I think you should deliver those cars you have.
Well, one, there was a passenger train in that way. It's still in that way. And two, I'm waiting for Locomotive number 10 to get cold and water so I can cook it on. So if I need extra motive power, I have some motive power.
I can kind of make that out. You're gonna call up another locomotive, that way you have extra power.
Uh-huh. That's what I said.
Yeah, I could. With that weird reverb that's going on, I could barely make it out. Well, I ate half my pizza, so that's good.
The passenger train is still sitting in my way.
Is there a switch against it?
Probably.
That's what it is. There you go. It's gonna get out of your way.
There aren't very many people on that passenger train.
Money is money. Especially when you're gonna drop $2,000 on a new log car.
It depends. I mean, it costs money to run the train too. And to make sure your train stays in repair. Good repair.
That loco should be at 98% and hasn't gone into the depot once, or the engine shed once. You want to know what the secret is, Fred?
Keep it on the track.
That's one of them. There's another secret.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the other secret?
What's the other secret?
There's sliders in the settings.
Oh, you mean like does less damage over time?
Maybe. Also may not need to be overhauled as quick as others.
Yeah, well,
You picked up the box car that's gonna go to Silva, that's gonna try and get filled with with parts, that's gonna tell me that it can't be filled with parts. Because I'm not gonna have the money for it.
yeah.
Yep. I'll have to find that car.
I can leave it somewhere.
I don't even know where it is.
It's in the train.
In that one?
Yeah.
You could leave it in Dillsboro, I guess. I mean, it's not a car I'm really that worried about because I have debt. Lots of debt. I could probably actually sell that car and get my money back.
Yeah, no point in doing that one.
Yeah, because I'd have to buy another one. I don't even know how much that car is.
We can go to operations and
Oh, we could.
Change its change its load to none, and then the car will not show up as needing to go on the interchange.
Did not make that one out.
I said, I will change its operations to load at none, and then it will not go out at interchange.
Wow, okay. Hey, are you going through your headphones?
No.
That's your phone, Mike.
Yeah, it's on speaker.
Did you drop it in water?
No.
Oil? Some liquid?
No.
No
No.
liquid?
Nothing.
Huh. Okay.
Maybe it's your ear.
No, it's not my ears.
It's the artificial ear in the phone.
I don't know. Here. No, I better not. I was thinking I was going to play a little bit of Blaze of Glory. No. It's bad enough I sang a little bit, and YouTube probably won't flag because I can't carry a tune in a bucket.
YouTube can't, I mean, YouTube can do whatever it wants to, but when you say
Yep.
It's actually an original cover.
Yep.
It's not a trademark piece of music. When you like it is when you play somebody else's recording of that music.
Ah.
There's definitely a difference.
Okay.
And there are things like fair use where you can use little snippets of stuff, and it still qualifies as fair use.
Yeah. But I can't carry a tune in a bucket, which is nice. Because then I can sing Joe Diffie. I don't even know if Joe Diffie's still around.
There's the creamery. Creamery looks nice.
I also got the briquette.
Are you seriously live streaming and not doing anything on your screen? Not even following the train?
Nope, not at all. Why would I ever do that?
I mean, I am the only one online right now. It looks like one person watching, but still. I mean, at least do something. Follow the train I'm not following or something.
I'm talking.
Yes, but your video is nothing. It's watching the grass move around.
You make a point. Here, slow down. You need a fireman. Get back here.
Are you? Is your screen capture that weird, or are you looking right at the ground?
I might have been looking right at the ground. I might have.
Just didn't look. You're definitely looking at the ground there, but you're running up on the train.
What, Sky?
Well, you were in the hill.
Hey, buddy. How is you? You doing all right? My ass is a little warm.
Let me see. Let me see.
Go to first person. Yeah. Oh, that's not demonic or weird at all.
Do I look at you at all? Am I looking at you?
You may be looking,
Am I still looking out the window?
No, you're not looking out the window. You're looking at me.
Oh, okay. But I'm sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy. How is you? I see your eyeballs.
That's fun. There we go. I'm waiting for me on the street.
You wanted me in your lap. What are you gonna do now? Oh. Now I'm gonna have YouTube viewers thinking I'm gay.
Now look at me. Where'd you go? There you are. Look at me.
I'm gonna go over to the other chair.
You gotta look at me. Look at me.
I am looking at you now. Trying to get me to check you out, huh? Is that what you're doing?
Oh, I think it's hilarious. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to see on your screen.
No, I don't see you sitting on the outside of the locomotive. You're on the inside of the locomotive.
On the right?
Yeah. I'm standing right behind you.
Interesting.
Why, are you sitting on the outside?
My view is from the outside of the locomotive.
Huh.
I don't see a faster train ahead of me, so we're not running into it yet.
Yeah, and it's gonna stop at Wilmot.
At
It's in the process of stopping at Wilmot. No, it already stopped.
Go through Wilmot?
It should have stopped in Wilmot.
Yeah, I'm saying, didn't we just...
Yeah, we did.
Which means it's out ahead of us.
No, it's ahead of us. It's on third curve. About to be on the fourth curve, heading towards Baker's.
Looks like it's about a mile ahead of us.
Yeah. Well, half a mile, but a mile through by track rights.
My mile markers on the track.
Yeah. I feel like this is something that I could honestly listen to.
Okay.
What?
Door's not open.
Yeah. I don't know. But I can't get over to the other end.
Oh shoot, I just dropped out.
There we go. Finally got over into the other, into the fireman's side of things.
Oh, look, I can see the back of your rifle.
Hey, you know the water glass doesn't work like a water glass should, right?
Sure.
So a water glass is supposed to tell you how much water's in the boiler?
Yep.
It doesn't. It tells you how much water's in the tender. Yep.
Yeah, the second glass boiler. So, you are correct.
Yep. I know a couple of things about a couple of things. I'm gonna go see if that log car, if those log cars are still kind of full. Yeah. Yeah, they're all still full.
Which log cars are we talking about?
The ones that are at Whittier now.
Oh, at the mill?
Yeah. I think I might have to go, huh?
You must have a decent number of logs at the mill already if they haven't started unloading.
Yeah.
You don't have that many. You got 32. And you got like maybe 10% of what the capacity is.
Something like that, because it's like 520. Yeah, these haven't started unloading yet.
I mean, they don't all unload all at the same time, but...
Yeah, they should have at least started by now. Also, none of these cars are getting filled at the sawmill. Up. I might have lied. There is one. There's two cars that started getting filled. So that's good. That car has 4.6 tons of coal. You could have just stayed here.
What did you do to your screen?
What did I do to my screen?
I just realized I'm not seeing your whole window. I don't see the top of your window. I don't see your company window or anything on your view on the screen.
Hang on, my stream got behind, so... Why are you being stupid?
Oh, there it is. Maybe it's my fault.
I don't know. I just
Must've
know
been
I
my
came
fault.
to check out a car and it pretty much almost needs to go to Silva now. I want to go to here. I want to go to settings. I want to go to interchange times. I'm going to set this to 6. Because I hate myself.
What are you doing? Adding an interchange or just...
No, I don't know how to add an interchange.
Oh, that's easy. Go to your locations. I
Go to
set my interchange to 7 because 7 seems to be a little bit lighter than 6.
Yeah, but I like 6 because 6 is lighter than 4 and 5.
Well, yeah.
Silva interchange. Oh, I can schedule one for 3 hours out. Guess what I just did, Fred?
I wouldn't have done that, but I guess you did, so.
I can always
would have
cancel.
I would have waited to schedule another interchange until I actually got to the interchange. But if you cancel it, I'm not sure if you can restart it again. I don't know.
You can.
Okay.
I can
What's your
cancel and schedule as many times as I want.
What's your in-game time?
13:44:57 right now.
Yeah, we're about a minute apart. That's
Hey, like I said earlier today, the difference between a laptop and a desktop that are about the same age, just one has a better better graphics card.
yeah. Offloads a lot of the graphics speeds from the processor to the graphics card.
My cat found one of those hairballs that I made because she is beating the piss out of it. Did you make it to the interchange?
No.
Oh,
I'm slowing
some.
down.
I made some money.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Okay, I need.
Or you made $22 at Bryson.
And 1900 is about to stop in Dillsboro.
Yep, and I am losing power.
You're routed to pass.
Okay.
As long as you get there quick.
Yeah, I'm losing power. I'm down to 16 miles an hour.
And once you get through Dillsboro, you'll be fine, right?
The rest of the way in?
Yeah.
Should be. Down to 15 miles an hour. How slow do I let it go before I start giving power to the other locomotive I have?
Oh, that's up to you.
I'm just kind of curious how well this engine can do. Down to 14 miles an hour. Still working. It is a little heavier now because it's got another engine on it, and it's just pulling the other engine.
Yeah.
13 miles an hour. That's one thing I wish the map would show you. I wish it would show you where the tunnel is.
Is the gradients?
Yeah. The tunnel is basically the top of the hill. I just wish it would show you where tunnels are. Or possibly where the top of the grade is.
It would be nice if
Yeah.
it told you the grade.
I'm down to 11.
It would
Probably
be
time to
nice if
start
it gave you an elevation, honestly, too.
maybe time to start pushing.
You're down to 10. You could see how far it'll go if it'll stall. I take it you're one viewer and I'm the other viewer?
Probably. I'm getting close to the tunnel. I can't quite see it from the locomotive yet, but I'm getting close.
I'm gonna leave you a surprise at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll put it in the middle of the tunnel. Are you in the tunnel yet or no? No.
No, I'm just about... I'm almost to it. I'm still climbing. Still going. 9 miles an hour. Yeah, you probably could have let that passenger train go on to Silva.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you were down to like, whatever, 14 miles an hour, I let it go on. Like, pretty much about the same time that you said that you weren't even at the tunnel, I pretty much let it. Or no, before that. About the time that I told you I was leaving it there, I changed my mind. So.
I'm in the tunnel now.
Okay. Doing a whole 9 miles an hour.
Yep. I see an idiot on the tracks in front of me.
I don't know who that would be. You sure you saw an idiot on the tracks? I don't think you did.
I did. He disappeared.
Right up on top of the mountain.
He's actually front. Oh, yeah. Now.
I haven't done this yet. I wonder what this looks like.
How did you jump on top of the mountain?
So what you do is you jump into the side of the mountain.
Ah, gotcha.
When you...
He goes through the sidewall.
Yep, and then you drop through the map.
Yep, and then you drop from above and go back on top.
And then you do shit like this.
You gonna drop on top of me?
Sup? How are you?
I see you.
Burnt my feet. You should hit the bell. I want to see if the bell actually rings. That's kind of cool. They modeled a lot of that.
Yeah, the animation of the bell.
Yeah, it's decent.
That we are picking up speed.
And then I think that's coming off the dynamo. Yeah. That steam is coming off the dynamo. It's not coming off the safety. Oops.
Did you just fall off?
Hey, buddy. I fell off and I got back on. Yeah, that looks to me like it's the dynamo. Just blow the whistle once. Where the hell's the whistle at? Oh, there's the whistle. Blow the whistle again. That's cool. So you should look at the stream and see that it actually comes out of the whistle.
Yeah, I can actually see it in my gig.
I think that's a single chime. I'm not sure. I don't know my whistles. I can't blow the whistle from up here. I should be able to grab the cord, damn it.
Well, I mean, if you grab
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not actually blowing it. I'm actually watching it.
Oh, so you're just watching me be stupid jumping around from above you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. We have somebody else watching the stupidity. It's not just us anymore.
I'm gonna jump into the little.
You know what would suck? Being a break... Huh?
I made it all the way up the hill. You assist? So, this locomotive can take you up that hill.
I wouldn't do too much more, but yeah.
Yeah.
But, so, you know what would suck? I'm pretty sure this is still the era where you would have a guy that would run up and down the train and apply handbrakes if necessary, right?
Not by this. Not by this era. There wasn't. Oh, I'm going into the side.
Oh, my bad.
Huh. No biggie. Just means I'm slowing down because the track speed is different. Oh, there's a switch against me.
Was there?
So I should look at the map. There's a switch against me.
No, it's not.
Not anymore. It's not.
Okay.
I just looked at.
When did that change to blue?
What's that?
That station.
I
thought they were all cream.
No, a couple of days ago.
Okay.
On the outskirts of Hillsborough. Like the bridge on the side of the that bridge used to be First Cross Bridge, now it's concrete pillar bridge.
Okay.
The one that's on the east side here, the one under. I'm not sure if that one was.
So I moved my phone away from the mic to see if that was what was causing it, and it's not. But as you were saying about bridges,
I moved my phone away from me, so I'll move it closer again.
huh?
I don't know if this is any better or not, but
No, it went right back to doing it after a second.
oh, I think I'm going to have to call it here once we get this silver exchange.
That's fair.
She's struggling a little bit here too.
That's good for builds character.
Time to add some help. Because I feel like I need some help. So you can't get me to the engines together when they're not connected to each other.
Correct.
But you can still put power on the second engine.
Yes.
Which is nice. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I brought my right back and took over control again and gave it some throttle and some reverser.
I get you.
And that's why we're picking up speed, because we now have two engines working instead of one.
Yeah. I've had to do some of that before, and I don't like it. Also, if you have 3 locomotives... Huh?
You don't like running the second engine?
No, I would rather have them mute. It's much easier.
I don't think it makes that much difference.
It does it?
Because if you stop the lead engine, the tail engine will still stop.
Yeah.
Especially with the brake pedal.
Yeah.
It will still stop, and it'll still have the throttle and reverser on, but it won't continue to puff out smoke either, so.
You know, I saw that other engine, and I was like, oh, what engine is that? Oh, I wonder. That's pretty close, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think we glitched through it a little bit.
You're looking at the lead of the train. Oh, yeah, that's really close.
I was fucking your butthole close.
Got the power from the...
I get you.
I do think there's still a little bit of uphill.
Yeah, there's still an uphill yet. I think we're on level now.
I saw a mod.
Hey, what is this building on our right, quick?
Building on the right.
The brick building that we just passed.
That's part of the paperboard plant. I'm at the tail of the train, not the lead, so I'm not seeing exactly what you're seeing at the same time.
Okay.
But I'm, 27 cars behind you.
Yeah.
The building to the right is the paperboard factory. The building to the right building to the left is the power plant or the paperboard factory. The white buildings are part of the tannery. And the little green building by itself is also part of the tannery.
Okay.
So is this little spur that's all by itself. It's going like a 1 car, 2 car spur. It's on our side. On the right side, the one that crosses the river, that's a new spur. And it's like a lumber company or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. But that's part of the vanilla game. It's in the game.
Okay. Oh, that was that, you got rid of it, I think. No, the one you got rid of was up in your Nana Hollow. Or
Actually,
was
I don't
it
even think I got rid of that one. It's the one that I was running.
No. What I'm talking about is the national whatever the hell.
Is it silver coal and lumber? I didn't think it was silver coal and lumber.
State something. State park of some sort. You had a contract for it and you got rid of it through one of your games.
Building supply. Silver building supply.
Okay.
Huh. There are condensed cans of milk.
What?
There are some condensed cans of milk at
Interchange? Is that what these are?
I don't know what you were looking at.
Okay. My game freaked for a second. Okay, so then, what? Where
Alright,
did you
let's
see
go.
the milk?
Oh. I should... Whoa, what just happened?
I don't know.
My game just freaked.
Mine freaked a couple of seconds ago.
Mine just totally freaked. I got cars on top of cars on top of cars.
Oh, so lots of money coming in. Got it. Are you
What
just
the
gonna
heck?
knuckle those cars into this other line of cars that you have here?
Oh, I think I know what happened.
What?
But I don't know why it happened.
Excuse me.
I hope I didn't actually damage anything.
What?
I said I hope I didn't damage anything.
Yeah, what did you do?
Alright, we can stop that now. I don't have the interchange button.
Oh!
I don't have the interchange loaded on my track.
Oh.
And so, like, the cars that you're delivering are sitting on top of other cars that are there.
Oh.
Alright, that means I'm on the wrong set. Why am I on that set? I should have had that anyway.
Sweet! I have enough for a new log car. Where did my engine go? Do you have the other engine?
Yes, it's off the end of the track.
Okay. Okay.
It's not in the interchange yard at all, along with that one boxcar.
Okay. That spooked the shit out of me.
That's why I was trying to figure out what was going on my screen, because I had disconnected and I was applying brake to it. And then it was like crashing into other cars, but there was like, it was still building, and I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, nothing got damaged. You're good. However, I'm having a hell of a time getting these cars up the grade. I'm just gonna stop it there.
Well, you're all in the track, aren't you?
Yeah, that's where all that money came from.
Yeah, just tie them down and call it good.
I was gonna try and connect them all in. However,
Alright, we're 10. Let's take 10. I'm going to take 10. Waypoint. And I'm going to take it down here.
are you
There.
gonna be coming into one of the tracks?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna go drop off. You just made a payment to the bank?
No.
Oh, you bought more logging cards.
Maybe. Maybe.
Just one?
Maybe.
I won't be able to see that card because I don't have that mod loaded right now.
I know. I need to find that car.
But make sure this engine's coming. So I got the one box car for the machine parts or for the engine parts. I'm gonna go put it in front of the tannery since you're not using the tannery anyway.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave the engine there at the tannery too for now, unless you're gonna grab it. You can grab it. You might go the other way a little bit if you want.
I mean, I could definitely take control of it right now for where this freaking car spawned in.
It's
But
just stopping at the tannery. Did you know there's a patch for the tannery and paperboard plant that like triples its production?
holy shit.
Yeah, the amount of pulpwood that would take,
It is ridiculous.
you'd be collecting pulpwood in lots of places. And there's a mod to expand the vanilla pulpwood or the vanilla logs.
There's a
Which,
mod that what vanilla logs?
It expands the vanilla. It expands the vanilla logging camps, including pulpwood, Douglas pulpwood, Hemingway, etc.
You sound like you're dying.
That's because I am.
On the inside or on the outside? Or
Both.
mentally or physically is how I should have put that. And technically, you're always dying. Your cells regenerate like every 3 days, I think it is. Or every 3 hours. It's something 3.
Alright. I'm going to kick out.
Alright, I'm a follow suit.
Oh, here. What am I doing?
Oh, it would have helped me had I had speed set for that. But alright. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, that's cool, and then an actual train goes by.
Oh, you can hear one outside?
Yeah. It's one of the horns that borderline sounds like steam. Hang on.
Thank you guys for watching. Yeah.
There's a... Alright. I'm going to kick out.
Oh, now it's reverbing through the phone.
Yeah, I was just watching the last stream.
Well, technically the stream's still up. I haven't killed it yet.